What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So we got a response from both President Biden and former President Trump. Now, this was an automated response, but I am going to read this to you, and I'm hoping to receive more. Hopefully, it's not just an automated response, and then you don't get anything after that. So we're going to focus on that in this video. But first off, if you guys can do me a favor, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, and then click all. By clicking all, you'll get notified anytime we post a video. We do daily videos here, so by clicking the bell notification and clicking all, you should be getting updated every day. And just a reminder, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And if you'd like to follow me on Twitter and Threads, you can at the TEC Show Live. You can also follow my travel adventures on Instagram at Travel Explore Click. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this. So we did receive a response, and I'll show you. Now, they sent this immediately after I completed the form. And for both President Biden and former President Trump, it was the same, pretty much the same setup. So I just want to go over a few things that they mentioned on here. So see, August 25th, this is when I sent the letter. Now, this is good because they sent me a response on August 25th. That way I can really follow up on it to see, okay, this was the letter that they sent in response to the form that I filled out. Did they send me anything else after that? Okay, and so let's go ahead and read the response. It says, thank you for contacting the Biden-Harris administration. President Biden and Vice President Harris value every opportunity to engage with the American people, and the administration is grateful for your outreach. Our country faces many challenges, and messages like yours help us better understand how the Biden-Harris administration can serve American families. We take careful note of the suggestions, thoughts, questions, and stories we receive, and we're working hard to ensure you receive an appropriate response. Okay, so they say here that they're going to work hard to ensure that I receive an appropriate response. So that's good. Sincerely, the Office of the Presidential Correspondence. And so that is President Biden's letter. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at former President Trump, his response. Okay, so it says, thank you for writing to President Donald J. Trump. We are carefully reviewing your message. President Trump believes the strength of our country lies in the spirit of the American people and their willingness to stay informed and get involved. Okay, hopefully they mean this when they're talking about getting involved. I personally think that we should be getting involved, especially in situations where we're looking at a Social Security, potential increase to Social Security or reform of Social Security, which we know needs to happen. We need to really be informed, and we need to get involved in order to let these politicians know that something needs to be done, and not just protecting Social Security. We're not just talking about making cuts just so we can prolong the program. We're actually talking about providing an increase for people who are receiving Social Security currently and those people who are going to be receiving Social Security in the next 10 years. Because we only get one shot at this. We get one opportunity to really influence these politicians to provide some type of real reform when it comes to Social Security. Because the last time they did anything, that was 50 years ago. And so people who are my age, people who are 40, 50, 60, 70 and up, we're looking at this, and this is going to be the only reform that we'll see when it comes to Social Security, because they probably won't do any other reforms for another 50 years. And so it's important that they get it right, and it's important that we play a role by sending out letters, by letting our politicians know, look, this is what we want. We think an increase is needed. We also think you need to reform Social Security by doing these things. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue here. He appreciates your taking the time to share your thoughts and sends his best wishes to you and your family. Okay, so now looking at both letters, President Biden, he is saying that there will be a response. Okay, they're working hard to ensure you receive an appropriate response. So that leads me to believe that something will be coming. But when it comes to former President Trump, he's not really saying that he's going to ensure that we get a response. And so basically he's saying that they're reviewing the message, which is good, but then he also says that it's important that people get involved and stay informed, which is also good. And then he just says that basically he appreciates the fact that you're sending this information, but nowhere on here does he say that they're looking to respond in a timely manner or anything like that. So we'll have to see if they do respond, but I just get a better feel for the letter that came from President Biden, because it does say that they're working hard to ensure you receive an appropriate response. Okay, so that leads me to believe that some response is coming, and we'll just have to wait and see what that response is. Now, most likely, President Biden, he has a 4-point plan already. So that's probably what will be in the letter, the 4-point plan that he already has in place. And so we'll hear a lot of, when it comes to raising taxes on people making $400,000 or more, that would be part of it. We're probably also going to hear the Social Security 2100 Act as something that he's really focused on. His 4-point plan pretty much has the same things that the Social Security 2100 Act already has in it, so we might hear him talk a little bit about that as well. Now, when it comes to former President Trump, I don't really know his stand on Social Security reform. He has said in the past that he doesn't want anyone to touch Social Security, and you'll hear politicians say that. We don't want anyone touching Social Security, and primarily what they're saying is they don't want any cuts to Social Security. However, they haven't come forward with any type of a plan. So former President Trump, I have not heard a plan for Social Security when it comes to any type of reform. So I don't know if he wants to raise taxes on people making $400,000 or more. I would think, just knowing a little bit about his platform, he's probably not going to be in favor of raising taxes on wealthy people. And so we'll have to see, what is his plan? Raising the full retirement age, is that something that he wants to do? Are we looking at raising the payroll tax across the board? And so hopefully we'll get a response from President Biden and former President Trump, and we'll just see what they say. But that's pretty much all I know at this point when it comes to President Biden and President Trump. We don't have enough information when it comes to President Trump to really know how he wants to reform Social Security. So that's all I have. I just wanted to let you guys know there was a response. It was on the same day, and I was meaning to put this video out a little bit earlier, but then I wanted to put the video that I put out yesterday. I wanted to put that one out yesterday, so that's why I put it off for a couple of days. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or anything like that, also when it comes to the forms and all that, there'll be a link in the comment section. It'll be pinned to the top. If you have any questions about how to fill that out, I'll post a link also to the video. And in that video, I show you exactly how to copy and paste and fill out the forms. If you guys have any other questions, post them down below. Subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.